let's head over to the W, where Paige Bueckers was front page news this morning because of what she did last night.
Paige Bueckers has scored or assisted on 31.3 points per game this season. That is on pace to be the second most by a rookie in league history. The most was by Caitlin Clark last season.
Imagine this. You walk into an arena packed with fans. Half the crowd is wearing Caitlin Clark jerseys. The other half, Paige Bueckers gear. 2 rookies, 2 superstars, 2 names already rewriting history before their first professional seasons are even done. But here's the question. Who's really becoming the face of the WNBA? Caitlin Clark or Paige Bueckers? Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you flips the narrative you've been hearing all season. And trust me, this battle isn't just about basketball. It's about legacy, marketing, and the future of the entire league. And the wildest part? ESPN might have already tipped their hand on who they think the next superstar really is. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA with fireworks. Drafted number 1 overall, record-breaking college numbers, the Caitlin Clark effect filling arenas across the country. She's been the headline, the draw, the story. But while all eyes were glued on Clark, Paige Bueckers was quietly cooking something legendary in Dallas. In fact, she just tied the WNBA's single-game rookie scoring record with 44 points on 17 for 21 shooting. That's 81% from the field. Efficiency we've almost never seen before. And here's where it gets crazy. That makes her the first player in league history to drop 40 points while shooting 80% or better. But that's not even the wild part. Just 2 days later, she continued her dominance, notching her 30th straight double-digit scoring game, putting her in the record books next to, you guessed it, Caitlin Clark. 2 stars, 1 season, and history already being rewritten. But let's not forget, only one of them is winning the popularity battle, and it's not who you think. Before we dive deeper, if you're loving this breakdown of these 2 superstars, make sure you smash that like button. It tells YouTube this is content worth sharing. And don't go anywhere, because in just a moment, we're going to uncover why ESPN used a picture of Paige instead of Caitlin for one of the league's biggest announcements. Let's talk stats. By midseason, Paige Bueckers had racked up 581 points, more than Diana Taurasi in her rookie year. That puts her 10th all-time in rookie scoring. She's also joined Caitlin Clark as the only 2 rookies ever to hit at least 500 points, 150 assists, 100 rebounds, and 50 steals. Read that again. Only 2 rookies in league history have ever done this, and they just so happen to be playing at the exact same time. The league hasn't seen a rookie rivalry like this ever. But here's where the curiosity kicks in. Despite her record-shattering year, Paige's team, the Dallas Wings, are sitting at the bottom of the Western Conference. So here's the question. Does individual greatness matter if your team can't win? And more importantly, will fans care about records if the W column isn't there? Hold that thought, because in a minute, we'll compare how Clark's Indiana Fever have been leveraging winning moments to boost her spotlight, while Bueckers' brilliance risks getting buried under her team's losses. Now, let's get into the marketing side, the part that really decides who becomes the face of the league. Everyone assumed Caitlin Clark was going to own that crown from day one. After all, she broke NCAA viewership records, brought sold-out crowds wherever she went, and had brands lining up at her door. But then, ESPN made a surprising move. When the WNBA shattered its all-time attendance record, ESPN celebrated with a post. But here's the shocker. Instead of showing Clark, they put Paige Bueckers' face on it. That's right, the league's biggest milestone of the year, and they didn't showcase Clark. They showcased Paige. Even Draymond Green noticed. He went public asking, "Is there a shift happening?" And maybe, just maybe, there is. Quick pause. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think the WNBA should build around? Clark or Bueckers? I'll be pinning the best takes below. All right, let's get back to it. Because Paige's story isn't just about highlights, it's about resilience. Paige Bueckers' rise means so much more because fans know her story. She's battled injuries, she's been doubted, She's had stretches where she couldn't even get on the court. And yet, every time she's come back stronger. When she talks about her success, it's not about herself, it's about her teammates. She says she's most proud of how they fight, how they love each other, even when the wins don't show up. That's a different kind of leadership. That's character fans latch onto. Clark may have the spotlight, but Paige has the story. And stories, they stick. But the big twist? This story isn't done yet. Because Paige's breakout could force the WNBA into a choice it's never had to make before. Do you push one superstar or build the league around two? Here's the part you've been waiting for. Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers aren't just rewriting rookie record books. They're setting up a clash that could define the next decade of the WNBA. Think Bird versus Magic, LeBron versus Durant. Rivalries that don't just sell tickets, they build eras. And the WNBA might finally have that. But here's the kicker. The league can only crown one face. The media can only push one true icon. And if ESPN's choices are any hint, Paige might already be stealing that crown. This isn't just about Clark or Bueckers. This is about the WNBA's identity. Do they market dominance and flash? Or do they market resilience and story? Do they lean into Clark's ability to bring in massive crowds, or Paige's ability to deliver record-setting efficiency? For the first time in its history, the WNBA could have two simultaneous megastars, pushing each other, pulling in fans, and carrying the league into a brand new era. But the rivalry has to be handled right. Push one too hard and you risk alienating fans of the other. Balance it, and you might just spark the biggest boom the league has ever seen. So, who's it going to be? Caitlin Clark, the headline maker, or Paige Bueckers, the record breaker? The face of the WNBA isn't decided yet. But one thing's for sure, this battle is only just beginning. And trust me, you're going to want to see how it ends.